Alright, so we're changing direction and we're going to the back of the car now. I just kind of want to get this wing on here because it's, I've been wanting to put it on here for like 2 years.
Who wants to put it on?
Well, I want to put it on too, but I wanted to do other things, but then Dave was bitching at me and told me that I should probably just put this on. So we're doing a little bit of denibbing, a little bit of a polish on the little wing. This shouldn't take too long and we should be able to bolt this guy on. But overall, there wasn't very much peel and there wasn't really much dirt in there, so it should come out really quick. Alright guys, there is the rear end of this thing with the damn spoiler on it. Can't tell you how long I've been waiting to actually put this thing on and see what she looks like with that. So hopefully we don't have too many shades of red over here. The gas door looks a little bit different to me right now, but when it's out in the sun you can't really tell at all. And it's really hard to tell on all these different lights and situations and stuff. But I do like the way that that TRD wing, or the TRD like replica wing, looks on here. I need to do a little bit of polishing on the top of it, but overall the clear coat is in good condition. But you could hear it. Did a little test, so you could hear the difference. So probably a little bit of a clay bar and just a quick little polish on that will look good. We are waiting on somebody to come and glue in the rear window, but they're going to be doing that at the same time that they're doing the front windshield. So I ordered that, I think it was about a week ago. I said it'd take about 2.5 to 3 weeks. So we're kind of waiting on windshield stuff right now. And when he does the windshield, he's going to glue in the quarter windows and the rear window as well. So the other thing that now that the back end of this thing is kind of starting to come together is choosing exhausts. And so this is Tanabe titanium exhaust, or at least this piece of it is. I think that just is like some real thin wall stainless, so it feels pretty light. That came with this car, the Tanabe did, and then this is a Blitz nurse spec right there. And I ended up buying that from the same guy. I believe his name's Rogue Supra. He's in Florida, and I got the wing from him and that at the same time. So I got that, I don't know, that was a little over a year ago. Honestly, it's crazy. But 3-inch, 3.5-inch, and the dilemma is I thought that this was actually a 4-inch exhaust, which was, I guess, a mistake on my part. I probably should have looked before I ordered all this this vibrant tubing. So I got a 3 to a 4-inch adapter, little V-band thing that go on the back of the turbo, and I have one of those vibrant UJs over here. One of these. This is what I typically try to make all my downpipes out of. They're real easy to, you know, you have basically two 90s and a 45. So that gives you a lot of options for making downpipes and stuff. You can see, I think this is a 4-foot section or a 5-foot section of 4-inch straight, and then these are two 45 bends right there. So we might be able to get away with making that work. That will get us pretty much almost all the way out to the back, and then I think we'd have to have a muffler. I definitely have a muffler on this thing. If you guys have heard my drift car in person or even in the videos, I mean, that thing is just, it's a 3-inch straight pipe, and that thing is just insanely loud. And I definitely don't want to do that to, you know, although it's going to sound like a symphony with that future fab manifold, I'm not excited to listen to it drone on the highway or do anything like that. And I want to be able to drive this thing around and not attract like insane amounts of attention. So I think I definitely want to put a muffler on it. Vibrant does make a nice 4-inch muffler that looks very similar to this, and I do like that style versus kind of the bigger can look. So yeah, I might do that, and then they have a 4-inch resonator as well. So I think if I get the rear piece like that with the resonator and maybe one more 45, I think we might be able to make an exhaust with it. So it's hard to tell with the lighting right there, but that is that's an exhaust. That's that nurse spec one. I just kind of threw some zip ties around the little hanger and kind of threw it up there, but that looks pretty good. I think I do like that style right there, and I still haven't cleaned off the bottom of the bumper since the cut and the buff on that. But yeah, I don't know, I'll probably even though the 4-inch stuff is probably a little bit overkill for the setup, eventually, let's say I do end up getting a bigger turbo and forging the motor, I mean, I'll already have the exhaust. It would have been a lot easier though if I'd have just did 3-inch, because I could have literally just bolted on this whole back section. And I think 3-inch will, you know, support, you know, 600 plus horsepower anyhow. But 4-inch is cool. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Sorry I didn't get like a whole lot of stuff done. We're kind of at that point to where I've got a lot of the parts in. It's just kind of waiting on like those little finicky, stupid things that I like probably should have planned over and ordered, like a couple fittings. You know, like the stupid things like the radiator stays to hold the radiator in. I was looking at the billet ones, and you have to have the stock little radiator stay to pull the rubber out of. So then you spend like $60 to $90 on a pair of like billet radiator stays, and you have to spend, I think it's another 50 or so bucks plus shipping to order like a stock radiator stay to steal the rubber thing out of it. So that's kind of stupid. I'll probably just order the stock ones for now and maybe polish them or paint them red or something like that. One more thing before we go. I did get my ECU in, so I'm really stoked to throw that guy in, because we have the ECU Master Black Edition, all the sensors, flex fuel, all that stuff, so I could finally finalize the little piece on the fuel system for that. Over here, I have the Wiring Specialties harness. We have the AM intake. We have all that stuff, and I did end up ordering a shifter for the CD09 thing in there. So, list of things. Need to put the diff in so that I could put the drive shaft in, but I basically was waiting on the shifter. So, I don't know. Tons of things showed up. I could pretty much stay down here probably, you know, for like 2 weeks straight and go crazy on this thing, and it probably still wouldn't be done, but yeah. That's about it for tonight, guys. Again, appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you probably tomorrow or the next day.